Welcome back to the GhostRider channel. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you 20 motorcycle facts that will blow your mind. The winner from yesterday's video riddle was Plays for Daz, so well done you. Quick disclaimer, these facts were mostly sourced from the Motorcycle Foundation website. Fully credited in the description, of course. If you do end up enjoying this video, please feel free to like this video and subscribe if you're not already. I'm aiming for 1,000 subscribers before the end of lockdown. Thank you. And on with today's upload. The record for the longest ever backwards motorcycle ride was set by Dipayan Chowdhury in Jabalpur, India on October the 7th, 2014, lasting 125 miles. By the way, there are going to be a few world records in this list. Tomorrow's video, I am starting a new series based around checking out all of the motorcycle world records in the Guinness Book of World Records because there are a lot of them. So if you're looking forward to that, be sure to turn on the notifications bell if you are subscribed. Number 2. The world's longest motorcycle was built in Gujarat, India in 2015 by Bharat Singh Parmar, sitting at 82 feet and 3 inches, or 26.5 meters long. Imagine trying to navigate a roundabout on that. If you took this bike to meet your first date, you better not miss the turn-in. Otherwise your 3-point turn ends up being a 59-point turn. Number 3. Legend has it that the origin of the term hog, when referring to a Harley Davidson motorcycle, was from the early part of the 1900s Harley's racing team, the Wrecking Crew. They had a small pig as a racing mascot, and one of the riders would do victory laps with the pig sitting on the bike's gas tank. In later years, HOG became the official acronym of the Harley's Owners Group and is the trading symbol of Harley-Davidson, currently on the New York Stock Exchange. Number 4. Did you know that modern sport bike tyres don't contain any natural rubber at all? The tread of a tyre is composed of synthetic rubber, which has been compounded to give a compromise between durability and traction. Here's a crazy one for you. Number 5. Motorcyclists in Indiana only have to stop for 120 seconds or 2 minutes at a red light. They can treat the stoplight as if it were a stop sign, then proceed through the intersection cautiously. The law was nicknamed the Dead Red Law, but officially is designated IC 92137B3, signed in 2015. Typical of the impatient Americans, eh? Numero 6. Honda began selling push bikes in 1946, fitted with 2-stroke 50cc generator engines, originally designed for use with Army field telephones. In 1992, another 46 years later, it launched one of the most complex production motorcycles ever made with the Honda NR750. The NR boasted oval pistons with 2 connecting rods and 8 valves per cylinder. Initially made as a racing-only model, Honda later made 300 road versions of the NR available to the public. Number 7. The first Suzuki motorcycle appeared in 1952 and was a motorized bicycle called a Power Free. It had a 2-stroke 36cc engine that featured a double sprocket gear system for the rider to either pedal with engine assistance, pedal without the engine, or simply disconnect the pedals and just use the engine. Today, along with motorcycles, Suzuki makes cars, marine engines, wheelchairs, yes that's right, and is Japan's second largest manufacturer of all small cars and trucks. Let's have another American wacky one. Number 8. A man in North Carolina buried his Harley Davidson on his property and claimed it stolen in 2006. He was paid for the stolen motorcycle and his loan also got paid off. The motorcycle was discovered in 2012 by a new owner of the property, having some grading done by a contractor. I have to ask the question about this one. Why bother hiding it? Surely you would dig it up when you left the house. If you're that short on money, surely you would dig it up and try sell it. An expensive Harley isn't something you forget that you buried under the patio. Maybe he died. Moving on to number 9, a nice short one. Prior to 2008, the leading age category for motorcycle fatalities was 29 years old, or less. But 2008 saw a decrease in that category and led change to the 50 years and older crowd. Number 10. The longest distance riding a motorcycle in 24 hours is 2,023.5 miles, averaging roughly 85 miles per hour for 24 hours straight. This was achieved by Matthew McKelvey, aka Bushy, who was in fact a double amputee. This was held at the Fakisa Freeway in Welcome, South Africa on the 8th of October 2014. We are halfway through this list. Do yours truly a favour and let me know whether you enjoy these facts and list style videos. You don't even have to type. Here, just click this poll and vote and let me know whether you do or do not like this style of content. Number 11. Did you know Steve McQueen's famous 65-foot motorcycle jump in the movie The Great Escape was done by stand-in rider Bud Ekins, and he did it in just one take? Imagine watching someone else take credit for your skill that less than 1% of the world attains. Crazy. Number 12. Aside from making motorcycle, Kawasaki also manufactures personal watercraft, ships, electronics, construction equipment, tractors, trains, helicopters, jet engines, missiles, and space rockets. Space rockets? Correct. Don't believe me? Take a look at their official page. Mind equals blown. Number 13. The highest 3 months for motorcycle theft are July, August and September, whilst the lowest are February, December and March. I'm guessing no one wants a stolen motorcycle for Christmas. Number 14. The Givenchy motorcycle jacket. This one was listed in 2016 as the most expensive jacket on the market. At $9,100, the woman's hooded biker jacket is clearly one of those pieces that was designed for the sake of fashion rather than wearing while riding. Most of the jacket is made of lambskin, but pillowy lamb fur lines the collar and inside the hood. For nearly 10 grand, I would expect that jacket to save me from tsunamis, forest fires and alien abduction. But no, at least I'll be slaying whilst getting my poopy poked by the alien probes. Numero 15, I don't know what that is in Spanish, can't even say one in Spanish to be fair. An estimated 10 cents of every $1 in insurance premiums, obviously in America, goes towards payment of fraudulent claims, according to the North Carolina Insurance Department. A nice short one for number 16. The longest motorcycle jump on record was set by Robbie Madison in Melbourne, Australia, jumping 346 feet or 107 meters to set the world record. Number 17. Emilio Scotto holds the world record of the longest motorcycle ride, spanning 10 years, 179 countries, and a total distance of 457,000 miles on his 5-year-old Honda Goldwing. By the end of the journey in 1995, Scotto went through 13 64-page passports, and his motorcycle received 1 replacement engine, consumed 47,000 litres of gas or petrol, 1,300 litres of oil, 86 tyres, 12 new batteries and 9 new seats. Emilio started his journey with only £300, luckily getting sponsored during his journey. What would he have done if no one was interested in giving him free money? That is not an example how to live. Do not try this at home. Number 18. In 2017, California became the first state to legalise lane splitting through the AB 51 bill. Thank God I live in the UK, I couldn't be arsed with all the back and forth that comes with American legislation. Number 19, we're nearly there. The new Guinness World Record holder, Japanese Masaru Abe, managed 13 hours on the back wheel of his 125cc scooter. Wheelie King has destroyed the previous record of 331 kilometers set 26 years ago by his countryman Mr. Kudo, riding a Yamaha Jog 125. Masaru Abe wheelied around a short oval track all day at a constant speed at around 40 kilometers per hour, refueling, eating and drinking on the go. He kept that little speed up on the back wheel until he clicked over the 500 kilometers. After that, he collapsed in pain and exhaustion, barely able to hold the scooter upright. Both his arms were numb from the pain and he had lost feeling in them. He was completely dehydrated and partially conscious. Number 20, the last one, boys. The world's most expensive production motorcycle. The Neyman Marcus limited edition fighter costs 9.4 million euros. Surprisingly, this crazy looking bike is completely street legal, with speeds reaching up to 300 kilometers per hour. Neyman Marcus, the department store, manufactured 45 units of the fighter, starting at 94,000 euros each. But with its beautiful clockwork design and great marketing, calling it the evolution of the machine, the fighter was able to fetch 100-fold its original price at auction, making it the most expensive bike ever produced. Bikes like this piss me right off. No one has the balls to ride them because they're worth 9.4 million euros. So they're like LaFerraris, locked away for the next 50 years until they get put into a museum or just simply rot away. I like bikes for being bikes. I don't like bikes for being a mantelpiece or a status symbol. With all that said and done, we've sadly come to the end of our list of 20 motorcycle facts that hopefully blew your mind. Or at least, you didn't know. I'm putting in 100% to grind out these videos every single day. I don't have any fancy editors or time off work to play with, so just know that for every video I post, there's a lot of blood, sweat, stress, and to be fair, a lot of hissy fits behind each and every one of them. But I love it, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow we'll be looking at official motorcycle world records. I hope you're as excited as I am to see more of them weird things people will do on their bikes to get a record under their names. I've been GhostRider, you're all a bunch of bloody legends. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Please stay safe. I'll see you all very soon.